Happy now, all is now is a gift to be in the present. Fresh say, sounding back in here, putting out my perception into the cloud of the collective to expand the collective consciousness. You're not tuning into the mind of an alginate moon, and Horus will be transiting the fourth house in the sky. And it's Tuesday, aka Mars Day, so we're influenced by the fluid of Mars. So this is your moon message. So off the bat, we got a new moon. So a new moon is whenever the sun and moon is in the same sign. In this scenario, we have the sun and moon in Leo. And wherever there's a new moon, you have to look at whatever house is in to figure out where you need to be a new person at. In what area of life you need to be a new person, looking at your chart. So, for example, if the moon is transiting and the moon and sun is transiting your first house, you would need to be a new person when it comes to your self-identity, your person, anything that has to do with you personally, your personal issues, personal insecurities, things like this. Anything that has to do with your appearance, you would have to change and become a new person. So for example, that's just how it plays out. So you have to look at your natal chart to figure out what house sun and moon is transiting, to figure out where you will be potentially being a new person at. Okay, so with that out of the way, we have moon and sun in Leo. So this is a conjunction. Okay, so the sun and moon is conjuncting. So with Leo being fixed fire, ruling the fifth house, this is a time where you have to pay more attention to whatever house. Pay more attention to whatever house the sun and moon is at. Okay, you have to entertain that house. Okay, so give it more attention. All right. So we also have Venus in Leo as well, and Lilith in Leo. So we got a stellium in Leo. Okay, so Venus is retrograde actually. Lilith and Leo, I went over that in one of my previous videos, but it's just dealing with setting the stage to becoming embarrassed. Setting the stage to become embarrassed. That's basically what Lilith is dealing with. So with the moon, we are emotionally fixed. We're fixated on our emotions, okay? And we're fixated on carrying out what's on our emotions into the external realm. We're fixated on doing stuff with our emotions, expressing our emotions, setting the stage for our emotions to be seen and and expressed. So yeah, and the moon is actually squaring Jupiter. Okay, so a square deals with obstacles or learning processes. Yeah, squares, learning process is squares 90 degrees. So the moon is in Leo and Jupiter is in Taurus. So that would be a square, and we count that like 2 away. You just count 2 signs away, that would be a square. So learning process is how is basically fixated. This is both fixed signs, so it's gonna be learning with Leo, moon in Leo, Jupiter in Taurus. There's gonna be the learning process is how we can materialize from our expressions and our emotions. We're gonna be learning how we can expand from expressing and feeling about our emotions, with the sun and moon being in Leo and it's squaring Jupiter, we're gonna be learning how we can expand with our expressions and our emotions, our reactions and our actions. Okay? So, Venus, okay, I already went over that. Okay, so, the moon is trining North Node and is also trining Chiron. Okay, so Chiron deals with mistakes. So the moon being in Leo and Chiron being in Aries, we have the gift to, with the sun also trining Chiron, the gift to be able to act out and make mistakes. The gift to be able to make mistakes with our actions. And this is really minor because Chiron is a far out planet. So keep that in mind. Take it with a grain of salt. Okay? So North Node trining Sun. The gift to be able to see your spiritual path. Moon trining North Node. The gift to be able to feel and intuitively know your spiritual path. North Node trining Venus. The gift to be able to relate and love your spiritual path. To be able to, nurture your spiritual path, emotionally. Chiron trining Lilith. The gift to be able to feel embarrassed about a mistake. So, yeah, watch out for Chiron and Lilith trining at this time. So, yeah, that's gonna be it. That's all the alignments for your moon message. Fresh Say signing out. Catch you next now.